What's up, makeup minions? I'm Kim Witte from WitteArtistry, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below and the bell next to it so you don't miss any new videos, and welcome to the WitteArtistry family. This is a very special makeup video because it is a collaboration with the awesome Cat Sketch. If you haven't heard of her, she does a lot of really fun, creative makeup tutorials, and for this collaboration, we both decided we wanted to do Guardians of the Galaxy characters for the new movie. I did Groot and she did Chris Pratt. Totally check out our channel, the link is in the description below. Let's get this tutorial going. Make sure you have a nice primed and clean face to start the glue stick method to cover up your eyebrow. You want to spoolie your eyebrow hairs upward and outward, glue them down with multiple layers of glue, wait for them to dry, powder them, and then cover them with concealer and repeat until they are covered to your satisfaction. This is the part of the tutorial that can get a little confusing just because Groot's structure is so complicated. Baby Groot's face is very narrow and has sort of like a jagged castle-like top on the forehead, and then the body is broken up into various segments of plated wood, things that look like vines, and some stuff that looks sort of like roots, but it's all intertwined to create some sort of tree anatomy. If you're going for accuracy, make sure you do your research and find as many images as possible. It was a little hard to find Baby Groot because the movie hasn't come out yet, but basically just sort of create whatever wood textures and designs fits your fancy and they look good together. To create a nice mid-tone for all of your wood, I'm mixing yellow, brown, and white, and I'm covering all of my wooden surfaces. I started off filling in the large sections, but then I realized it would get a little too convoluted, so I went in with a dark brown body paint and outlined all of the major wood shapes to just keep them separated visually. Then I continued with that dark brown and basically outlined all the lines I made with the eyebrow pencil. Fill in all the remaining wood shapies. Do some dance moves, cause why not? You're a tree. Let's go. Fill in your neck. And don't forget to drag the body paint down your arms. To start creating some highlights, I mixed together white and brown body paint, and I'm going over all of the raised surfaces of the wooden plates to give them some dimension. In order to achieve the wavy warpedness of the wood, you want to go over the shapes gradually with this highlight color and a streaked pattern to create the grain, and just keep doing that over and over and over again, and it'll gradually create dimension. Create the same little textured lines on every single wooden plate on your body. I apologize if I sound weird, I'm getting over a cold. After studying pictures of Baby Groot, I was really impressed by just how intricate his anatomy is. Like, it's crazy. I was looking at an action figure and a bunch of freeze frames, and it's really intricate, so it's a lot of fun to paint. Baby Groot has large puppy dog eyes, so I'm going to outline them and then fill in brown the space that I'm not going to be painting the eyes on. If you look up close at some bark, or especially on Groot, he has all these really fine lines to create sort of a texture, so I'm going in with a light brown and tiny little detailed lines and covering my entire face like that, and then doing the same over my entire body. Make sure you follow the direction of the shape in order to achieve realism with your paint strokes. Mix up a beautiful mahogany color and add some texture on the wood. Little baby Groot has some moss growing on top of his head like hair, so I mixed together some yellow, green, and brown, and I'm stroking that on top of my little castle forehead. I'm applying the paint like I applied the wood grain. Make sure it's thin little strokes that go down with the angles of the face. I gradually added in a little bit more yellows because that's what it looked like on the reference image. Add some little mossy texture. All different types of trees have different color patterns, but if you look really closely at Groot, he has all these underlying browns and reds that are sort of muted by a soft gray. In order to achieve that color, I mixed together some brown and gray and dry brushed over all of the surfaces, making sure to go in the proper direction with a fan brush. This is when the whole illusion starts to come together. You want to mix together brown and black body paint, and you want to go in all of the areas that need a dark shadow. So this is around all of the bark pieces and roots, and then in the deepest crevices of their texturing. It's really important when you're using dark colors that you want to keep the lines really thin in order to keep them realistic. It's kind of relaxing to watch all the lines get filled in. Just saying. Oh, by the way, I've been having a lot of fun doing this Guardians of the Galaxy character series. If you haven't seen my Rocket Raccoon, you should totally watch that after this video. I'll link it up in the top, but please let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing any more Guardians of the Galaxy characters. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, and I cannot wait to see the new movie. Carefully outline the top of Groot's head and then add tiny little carefully rendered detail lines into the face, which creates tiny little crevices to imitate bark. Using my handy-dandy eyeshadow palette, I'm going in with my gray eyeshadow and lightly feathering underneath Groot's little tiny baby brows, and I'm also going around the edges of the roots and the bark pieces just to add a little bit more realistic shading. The key to this makeup is adding varying colors of dark brown and light brown in a textural thin line that over time makes your skin look sort of cracked and dry. So I'm just using a highlight color and I'm going over all of the highest points on the makeup. Make sure you keep your highlight lines very, very thin and sparse. In order to prevent cracking, I just sprayed myself with Max Fix Plus. My favorite feature of Baby Groot is his giant little puppy dog eyes. They're so wide open and they're like a dark brown with beautiful little specks of orange. Carefully following a reference image, I created his eyeball shape and a highlight around the eye to create his wooden eyelids. Create a big circle in the center of your eyeball with a black body paint for his pupil. Make sure you wait for it to dry before you open your eyeball. With a gray eyeshadow, I'm outlining the lower lid and the upper lid to create a little bit of separation. I mixed up a nice little brown highlight and I went over the eyelids just to make them pop out more, so it really distinguishes them from the eyeball. Moving on to the finishing touches. So I'm going over the eyebrows with the light brown to give them some highlight, and then adding a beautiful little light orange into the irises of the eye to really make them look realistic, and powdering over the pupil. Create a little cast shadow on the eyeball from the eyelid. Add a little bit more highlight onto the upper lid and the lower lid. Since I really wanted Baby Groot to be adorable, I added these big anime-like eye shines in the corner of the eyeball. Make sure you do not blink during this part. This is when stuff got really crazy. Baby Groot is very small and very narrow, so I wanted to achieve that look with the body paint. I decided to outline all of the shapes with black and just go crazy, and even filled in my hair to create this illusion. Don't worry, it comes out. And you're done. Go save the galaxy. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and drop me a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like it. And don't forget to check out Kat Sketch's video. She's awesome, and the link is in the description below. Thank you so much, Kat. This has been so much fun collaborating with you. And all of you who haven't seen her work, please click that link in the description below and check out her channel because she is a makeup pro.